The Minnesota National Guard came together today in Luverne in celebration of the completion of a new armory building. The new building broke ground in 2021 and is a consolidation of both the Luverne and the Pipestone National Guard teams. We caught up with some in attendance to learn more about how the consolidation will be beneficial both in terms of training and for the community that they serve.
So we do a variety of training. Everything from your admin tasks, annual online training type stuff, all the way up to individual crew training on the howitzers.
The National Guard, because of their state mission, is here for flooding and tornadoes and anything like that. They're an incredible resource. The facility will allow for the training to that to happen. Citizen soldiers is the title that they often get, and they're here for the public and they're here to help us.
At this time, a future has not been determined for the armory building located in Pipestone.